big game is set down in Houston, Texans. Going to be the Atlanta Falcons taking on the New England Patriots. Mark Malus is here with you. Time for Pick, Win, and Drive Time with Michael Brown. We've been doing this throughout the course of the entire year. Let's welcome aboard one of the partners of New York Auto Giant, Michael Brown. What's going on, Michael? How are you?
Good to see you, Mark.
Great to see you as well. And Championship Sunday is in our rearview mirror. Once again, you picked a winner. You had the Falcons laying 4.5 at home against the Packers. And congratulations to Joseph Tuman from Oceanside, New York. He won as well last week. 17 winners over the course of the year, Michael.
We're rolling along, aren't we?
Rolling right along.
This has been a really good year. It's been a lot of fun. I felt Championship Sunday disappointed a little bit. I was expecting to see a little bit of a closer game, at least in the second game. Time ran out on Superman against the Falcons. I think that they had some game plan for that Packer team, and they executed really well.
They did. And as Mike McCarthy said, the Packers ran out of gas a little bit as well in that second half. And they were down early, and Atlanta had their way. And then you get to the second game, the Pittsburgh Steelers really struggled up in Foxborough. And if you had concerns about New England after their divisional victory against Houston, concerns no more.
Yeah, I think they quelled those. The surprising thing for me, I thought you were talking about a Pittsburgh defense that throughout the year was stepping it up level by level, and they were prepared to take on this Patriots offense and do some things. I have never, ever seen receivers more wide open, especially in a championship game, than I did on Sunday. There was no one within miles of Hogan. I mean, he was wide open multiple times, and there wasn't anything Pittsburgh could do about it.
No, it was not. 9 catches, 180 yards, and 2 touchdowns for Hogan.
Lacrosse player.
Yeah, lacrosse player, right.
Yeah.
Monmouth, playing football a little bit. Monmouth, former lacrosse player at Penn State. Amazing, but sets up what should be a very, very good matchup in the big game down in Houston.
Yeah, everyone's talking about it. Two really high-powered offenses that are clicking extremely well. Going to be very tough to call it. I mean, I think you got weapons, galore on both sides of those offenses. What's going to be interesting is, what kind of defensive game plan are the Falcons going to come up with to stop this team?
Patriots are a 3-point favorite. And before we get to Michael's selection, Joseph won 17 winners throughout the course of the year. So he gets a tailgate prizes, shot a 2-year lease at an automobile at the end of the season. And we'll announce that grand prize winner after the big game. Michael will make his selection. So this is your last opportunity to become hopefully the 18th winner. If Michael's correct with his selection in the big game. All you have to do is click on the banner to Michael's left. Go to nyautogiant.com/pickwindrive. Registration is absolutely free. Costs you nothing. Opportunity to win a tailgate, prizes, lease on an automobile, and be our grand prize winner. Doesn't get any better than that. All right, Michael, let's get into the big game, shall we?
Yeah.
You look at it, 2 great quarterbacks. I mean, you can make the argument Brady's the greatest quarterback of all time. Matt Ryan conceivably going to be the MVP of the league this year. You should get a lot of points down in Houston on February 5th.
Yeah, that's what the line says. It's talking about the highest total ever
60
for a Super Bowl. So you should see a lot of that. But again, you're going to see some defensive scheming. They got 2 weeks to prepare. Both teams, are going to try some different things. I think that, New England is going to have their bend, don't break attitude. They just don't give up points. They held Pittsburgh at that goal line stand.
Sneak it in.
That was just amazing. So you're going to see a lot of that from New England. They're going to be gutsy. They're going to just try their best to contain those weapons for the Falcons. On the Falcons side of the football, I think they're going to have to go for broke.
Right.
They're going to have to blitz some more. They're going to have to try some different schemes to rattle Brady, because once you do rattle him, if you get to him, you can do some things. So I think that it's going to be an incredible game. I think that it's really 2 great offenses that are matched up. And on paper, you would say that the Patriots certainly have the edge, and that's what Vegas is talking about.
Yeah, and they are a 3-point favorite. All right, Michael, it's selection time. Where are you leaning?
It's a very tough decision. This is not a stone cold winner like I felt I've had most weeks in the league, but I got to tell you, as hard as it is for me to go against Tom Brady, because I think that he is the epitome of the greatest of all time, there's something about this Falcon team that has me. This coach, they are clicking. What they've done in the last 6 games, I think they're over 30 points 6 games in a row.
Amazing.
I don't believe they can be stopped right now. They have found their magic potion. They can run it with 2 different guys. They can throw it and catch it all over the field. I think they will do enough on the defensive side of the ball to edge them out. I think the game will be very close, and even if New England wins, I think a last last kick could win it. So I like the 3 points. I
Okay.
think 3 points is a lot in this game, and that's why I got to side with the Falcons.
Falcons -3. Michael's selection in the big game. Mark it down, write it down. Now it's up to you. Click on the banner to Michael's left. Go to nyautogiant.com/pick-win-drive. We've had 17 winners throughout the course of the NFL season. You could be the 18th. It's up to you. Registration is absolutely free. Do it right now. Michael's selection in the big game. Falcons -3. Michael.
Plus three.
Michael's Falcons +3. There you go. Good luck to you. And good luck to you.